let's say this government funding bill goes through. You have the 2-week extension. Do you believe right now that in 2 weeks' time, 41 Democratic senators, including you yourself, would be willing to say, we will shut down DHS unless these statutes are passed? Do you think there's 41?
Yes.
We'll see. It might be more than that. Okay. 41 is the minimum. Yeah.
You mean willing to shut down DHS if we haven't gotten concrete, specific, defensible improvements to oversight and accountability? Yes.
I was surprised, and maybe this makes me naive, that the White House and the administration was willing to actually cleave these things apart.
Republican senators I spoke with after, in particular, the killing of Alex Preddy, where right off the bat, you had statements from Kristi Noem and from Greg Bovino calling him a domestic terrorist and saying he was brandishing his weapon and threatening agents. And so as the truth became clearer and clearer about this incident, and it was also demonstrably false what the administration's senior spokespeople had said, there was a flood of phone calls going, not just to my office, a record number of calls to my office from Delawareans about this, but calls to Republicans. And so Trump tried a sort of step down and walk back to kind of lower the temperature, but was not offering any binding or substantive changes in policy. And it was only when the unanimous vote of the Democratic caucus showed we were willing to shut the government down over this, and he heard from enough of his base and his colleagues in Congress that they didn't have his back, that we had a conversation between Trump, Schumer, Speaker Johnson, and John Thune, where Trump said, okay, we'll carve out DHS. We'll take 2 weeks, and we'll work through serious reforms. I'm very skeptical that this will actually deliver substantive, lasting reforms. We're going to have to stay on this every minute of the next 2 weeks. But if we get moving in that direction, you're absolutely right. That's not what Trump's done. Sam, this is the first time I've seen Trump genuinely back down in the face of national anger at his aggressive overreach.